Since I started my own research on crop circles, I have been called all kinds of names. Some people think I am on drugs, while some others think I should be on drugs since I am clearly retarded. Well, this is a free world. You are entitled to your opinion while I am entitled to mine. However, please keep an open mind, as a crop circle mystery is not only an unsolved mystery, it is a mystery you can check out yourself. There are tons of theories on who made the crop circles. Mainstream media seems to side with a hoaxer theory. Two crop circle makers, Dave Chorley and Doug Bauer, came out in 1991 claiming to be the makers of all the crop circles in England since 1978. That theory not only gave many crop circle non-believers the weapon to fight the believers, it also encouraged a lot of copycat circle makers. Remember, that was before you can show your artwork on the internet and become an overnight sensation. Some people dying to show off their designs considered crop circles making a way to get attention. So for a few years, crop circles and fake crop circles spiked. However, thanks to the police cracking down and arresting some of the crop circle makers, that trend was finally reversed in recent years. However, people within the crop circle community seem to draw circles among themselves and not really communicate with the outside world. For example, I'm an outsider who had no scientific connection nor mathematical background. The only connection we have with the alien was our producer's alien registration card copy 30 years ago. However, as an outsider with outsider views, we got to view the crop circles from a different angle. In 2016, in an effort to share the newest crop circle information with the rest of the world, we put out crop circle videos as soon as they appeared, putting our short decoding and inviting people who think they have a better interpretation to share. Thanks to your support, we completed the 2016 crop circle season with 45 videos covering 68 crop circles. I tried to keep the forum open, so I even allowed some comments referencing to other, quote, better sites with links. Unfortunately, my olive branch was not well received, and the doctor stopped by and left a message calling my information misinformation. I found some of his decoding exactly the same as mine, although mine was published way before his. Why was mine misinformation while his is the information? I think to succeed in something, you must have the talent, the passion, and an open mind. I don't believe the Beatles nor Elvis learned music formally, nor did Steve Jobs have a college degree. I decoded the crop circles based on what I saw and felt. Yes, just like reading tea leaves. Though I am not a psychic, I do believe there is a connection based on the 2016 decoding. Let's take a quick look at the 2016 crop circle season. Out of the 68 confirmed crop circles, we predicted more attacks in the USA based on the June 5th crop circle, and the Orlando attacks happened on June 12th. On June 20th, we predicted Brexit based on a June 16th crop circle, and Brexit happened on June 22nd. Then we called 3 German crop circles from May 15th, June 12th, and July 12th as chaos warnings. And Europe had the worst year of attacks in 2016, while 4 attacks occurred in Germany from July 18th to July 28th. We predicted more NATO attacks on June 29th based on a June 24 crop showing NATO signs. And July 14 was when Nice attack happened. The first crop circle pointed to a date of July 31, 2017, which of course has not yet happened. But it is in the 13th lunar month, and the date of the solar eclipse in 2017 was warned by the 2015 crop circle. The July 15th decode of the July 7th crop circle proved to be about the Turkey coup on July 16th, when two terror groups attacking the same target. The August 4th decode of the August 3rd crop showed a calendar ending on August 25, 2016. And that prediction came true when two deadly quakes happened on that day. 2016 was also the year when the Zika virus terrified the whole world, and we decoded two deformed Flower of Lives on June 6. We first thought the July 15th crop circle was about a New York terror attack, and thought it was about the Munich attack on July 18th in McDonald's. However, the terror attack in New York did happen on September 15th, 2016. I said in our July 23rd video that the July 22nd crop circle looked like mini police badges mixed with Pentagon symbols, which I interpreted as possible National Guard deployments. The first such deployment happened on July 26, with many more happening in the months after. Now, let's talk about the July 19th Reigate crop circle. It's an alien face in front of either a tunnel or in the form of a turkey. Prior to Thanksgiving, I suddenly felt this crop circle is a warning about problems in the Thanksgiving holiday season, so I issued another video. Then I released another video on November 28, 2016, when three major events did happen over the Thanksgiving weekend. It was the death of Fidel Castro, Turkey's mass UFO sightings, and the Ohio State University attacks. In that video, I said the only famous names connected to Turkey are Turkey Castro and Turkey Bush, and said hopefully nothing bad will happen to the Bush families. However, last month, old President Bush was admitted into the ICU while Mrs. Bush also was hospitalized. The August 12th crop looked like a mutated weed in the center surrounded by 20 symbols. We offered a decode on our October 30th, 2016 video, quote, down you up, n.east with help near. We said it is likely about Trump winning. 9 days later, that prophecy was fulfilled. How did I decode? I started with the four repeating symbols, 3, 5, 3, 5 apart. And logically, E was used as that is probably the most commonly used letter. Then A after E, which is the next logical guess. Then you have to play with possible combinations. But believe me, there's not many choices left. For people who called me names, please, try to find another combination that makes sense. And please remember, I issued the video before the election. On August 29th, 2016, this crop circle appeared in Sutton Hall. It looked like an airplane with an ambulance near the inflated escape sliders. But the center looked like an ISIS symbol. So I call that a possible airplane trouble or ISIS attack. However, I realized the ball is a soccer ball. This prophecy was fulfilled when the entire Brazilian soccer team was lost during the plane crash. I then searched the 4 months after the crop circle and found we had 6 commercial jet crashes versus 2 during the same period a year ago. And we had 27 military jet crashes versus 15, again, during the same period a year ago. Do you think we can still call this a coincidence? Then the first German crop circle appeared on 5/15/16. In my video released on 5/23/16, I stated that the German circle's appearance seemed to be a signal of coming chaos. Actually, after the May 15th one, another German chaos circle appeared on 6/12, and then again on July 12th. And not only in the US and Europe had the worst terror attacks in 2016, Germany had 4 terror attacks between July 18th to July 28th. Before we go any further, I want to answer a few commonly asked questions. First, if the higher intelligence is so eager to warn us, why don't they just spell the word out? The answer is simple, because we have ignored them. A few times, writing in plain languages did show up, and right away, people think it's a hoax. Like this one before 911 in Canada, Mayday. and this one on August the 25th, 1998 in Kando, Canada, the season before the Columbine shooting. It is interesting that both spelled out crop circle messages appeared in Canada. Unlike the Britons we defeated 200 some years ago, who may consider the Americans smart, our Canadian neighbors had no such confidence in us decoding crop circles. To make sure we get the messages, they spell it out. Unfortunately, we still failed to get the messages. The second question is, why do they send messages in crop circles? Why not just make a call? Call who? You think the same government hiding Roswell would share the call on their official website? Or do you think anyone would pay attention to an anonymous call? You must be kidding. So how could we prove crop circles have messages and are from some entities beyond Earth? For the first part, that is easy to answer. Of course there are messages in crop circles. If a regular person like me can decode so many crop circle messages and publish videos before the events happen, can you imagine what real experts can do? After they open their minds and have better attitudes towards people like me. However, in my other video, Who Made Crop Circles?, I pointed to evidence of some crop circles created by people's conscious, like the Netherlands' Robert Vanderbroek and the UK's Colin Andrews. They have many times predicted crop circle appearances. Was that part of their psychic ability? Or did their minds create the crop circles? For that, I did an experiment of my own. Last year, when our producer visited the UK, she told me that she had wished for two things. First, a crop circle with a message for her. And the second, a wish to have a crop circle appearing somewhere she can see on her first day returning trip to London. The first was answered with this crop circle on June 30th, 2016. It looked like a ring, but to her it was a crown. We jokingly call her the Queen all the time, and she went on to predict that Queen Elizabeth may have some health problems, which did happen at the end of 2016. And the second one appeared next to Stonehenge after she booked the tour there. It was documented that a crop circle formation appeared during a group meditation session. However, since Colin Andrew was one of the participants, and he is known for predicting crop circles, we can't be sure if his mind alone created the crop circle. So, we want to invite people interested in crop circles to meditate and think about a crop circle with 3 layers of circles to appear in early May 2017 near Wiltshire. Our team will be in the UK and visiting crop circle formations, and hopefully can not only visit the earliest crop circles of 2017, but also check the stems to verify if they are real. If you are in the Netherlands, please meditate for a formation with a large circle and smaller circles outside the large one before April 25th, 2017. I would like to document how many people are willing to participate so I can document this experiment. If no one is interested, our team will do the meditation and see if we alone can manifest some crop circles. That will be interesting either way, right? And recently I saw a crop circle video interviewing a witness of crop circles formed by light. Now with more credible witnesses and possible videos, alien forces may really be the creators behind at least some of the crop circles. Of course, there is no way to prove if a crop circle really contains messages unless you can decode the messages and publish the article before the event happens. Even after that, most people may still call it a lucky guess. However, I encourage you to post your decoding in the comments section. Since that is dated, that can be your proof on being the next great decoder. This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.